Alright everybody, how's it going? Something a bit different today. Well, you guys know me, I love SPP, love it. Pretty much every picker out there, that's what they want to get really good at. When you know exactly what's going on, you know, and you can feel that last pin just slide into place and then it's open. I mean, you can't beat that, you really can't. But I wanted to do a video on raking, just for something different. I actually have done a raking video before where pretty much just blasted through a big pile of locks and that was it. There wasn't really anything to be learned from it. Now, in saying that, I don't really want to call this a tutorial, but you might learn a couple of things, especially if you're new. So yeah, this is something that a lot of sport pickers don't really like that much, and I do understand why. Just taking my top off here, so it's fucking roasting. But realistically, there is a time and a place for it. So I'm not going to get into the whole thing. It's not going to be a this versus that or pros and cons kind of thing. It's just a demonstration of the technique that I use, and that's it. One thing I will say though is I genuinely do think that the better you are at SPP, the more naturally this will come to you. So whereas it is faster and easier, it's not completely without skill, or at least that's what I tell myself. Now, I was on the UK Lock Sport forum earlier on, and JD had posted a video about King and Queen picks, which I thought was quite good. So, JD, I have to give you credit here, mate. It was actually, you were the inspiration behind this, so good job. So, waffling aside, what I've got here are 6 cylinders. I've got 2 rim cylinders, 2 Euros, and 2 ovals. And what I'm going to show you is, obviously I'm going to show you the keys for them, then I'm going to rake them, and maybe you'll learn something, I don't know. So, first up, this is a 5-pin era. If I can figure out how to work my goddamn vice, that would be good. I don't really have the camera set up the best for this, give us 2 seconds. Alright, that's a bit better. Alright, I'm going to be, as I say, showing you the keys here. And I'm going to be using a city rake for the majority of these. What we were talking about on the forum earlier on was how the rocking technique, you can see there, if I rock this up and down like that, you can kind of see, you know, how it would set all the pins. What I was saying earlier was if the rake that you're using happens to match the bitting, you know, at least fairly closely, if you have it in at the right depth and you kind of just, you know, move it in the right way, everything will find its place. So I'm going to show you with this one here, and I've got a pick here, just I'm going to run through there and show you that all the pins are in place, because I'm not going to fucking sit and gut all of these. Okay, so you can count 5 clicks there. A nipper tensioner in, and not going completely nuts with it, just in at the right depth. Nice gentle rocking motion, and that's it, done, just like that. You can see there that she is free to turn. Alright, so that was the era. Probably the easiest out of the bunch. This one here is 5-pin Yale. They were all regular pins in the era there. This one here, fucking hell, I really don't know how to use this voice. This one has, a not very well cut key for one thing. But I think this one has maybe 2 spools in it. It could be 4 spools in one regular, but it's probably just the 2 because it's quite old. Again, you can see with the rake there how that's going to hit all the pins. These are all quite high lift. Again, I'll go through here. Not very smooth there, but I'm sure you trust me that everything's in there. So again, city rake in, very light tension, nice rocking motion, Bosch open, just like that. The key here is being gentle and sort of slow with it. Now, you're not going in there and jittering about like a madman. Not that that doesn't work, but that's just the way that I prefer to do things. Gonna move on to the Euros. This one here, need to nip that up a bit. This is, I'm not actually sure, oh fuck, I'm not actually sure what brand this is. It's got kind of like an F on it. Again, I don't know what the hell it is. This one's a snap victim, so whoever decided to fucking demolish this, pulling it out of the door, they obviously didn't try picking it first, because if they did, they would have saved themselves probably quite a bit of time. Again, I'll just show you with the thing there. You maybe can't see that too well, but same thing again. If you get it in the right depth and a nice gentle rock, just like that, that's it, done. And again, that's just an F kind of thing. I don't know what that is. 5 pins, and they're all standard in this. I didn't actually run the pick through that one to show you, sorry about that. But you can count they're all in there. Alright, it's all well and good. Oh, Solomon, you can see the keys, you know. So I've got two here that I don't have keys for. This one is an ICO or ISAO, whatever way you want to say it, which I'm sure you're all familiar with. These are common as you know what. So we're going to run just a pick through here, just to let you count all the pins in this one. 5 pins, we've got 4 spools and 1 regular. The regular pin is in chamber 3, generally speaking. So obviously I don't have the key for this one, but because it does rake, we know that the pins are obviously, you know, there's not going to be too much variation from one to the next. Again, nice gentle rock and motion, very light on the tension. And that one's not going, so I'm going to try a scrubbing technique and a bit of a rock at the same time. I can get this one to go in fucking seconds flat. There we go. But that one did take a little bit more time than the others. But again, it has gone, as you can see there. Lock her back up. And the next one is a zone. This one's 5, I think it's 5. Yeah, 5 pin. And again, these ones are snap victims again. So yeah, it's trial and error pretty much. You know, sometimes rocking will work, sometimes you need to give it a scrub, sometimes you need a bit of both. And count all the pins are in there. We're just going to go in, again, very light tension, bit of a rocking motion. That's it, gone. This one again, 4 spools and 1 regular. The regular pin is in the first chamber in these. So obviously this one here, the bitting is quite regular. Last but not least, you know, these are all pretty, you know, fairly easy locks. This one is the acid cylinder, which I did the other day. This one's 5 pin, no securities, but it is very tight tolerances in it, so it's considerably better than the rest of the locks that I've done here. This one I can do with a city rake. Obviously you can see the key there, but this one doesn't really like the city rake too much. I can do it, but it takes a while. But what I've got here is what I call the Stairmaster. If we can focus in there, you can see it's kind of like a set of steps. Not really the best rake, but for this this particular bitting, it works a treat. You can see on there again. That's pretty much exact. So, well, the keys were in it actually whenever I put it in. Where's my fucking thing? Run this through again, let you see all 5 pins. Actually, I need to put the pick in first here, because the ramp on that is quite severe. So very light tension, nice rocking motion. fuck, sorry, I've taken that out. As I say, with the city rake, it will go, but it's not the preferred one for this. This one here. Fucking hell. I did this before the video started, just to there we go, that's it open. And I managed to get it in just a couple of seconds. But again, for an asset and for raking, that is pretty goddamn fast. You can see that's open there, and we'll lock her back up. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed. I'm not gonna stretch the video out too much longer. Can't even fucking speak. You get the idea. Basically, if the bitting is fairly close to what your pick is, very light tension, very gentle rocking motion. Again, pretty much what I'm doing is, you know, it's a very, very light, kind of like this, a little bit of back and forth, kind of like that. Or obviously, you know, you can scrub it, and you can sort of scrub it in and out at different angles. That's exaggerated. You know, you're not going to fucking need to angle it that much usually, but hopefully you get the idea. So thanks again, JD, for the idea for the video. It's something a bit different for a rainy Wednesday. Hope you enjoyed. Any questions, yada yada, let me know. Alright, cheers.